Turn that thing off right now.
You can't
You're
block
waking up the
this
whole
road.
neighborhood. That's how my day started. 6:15 a.m. Heavy snow, wind cutting through everything, and the HOA president, Priscilla, marching up my driveway like she owned it. She's got designer boots, a spotless coat, and a cease and desist letter in her hand. She's yelling over the sound of my Snowblower, waving paperwork like it's a badge. She says I'm getting fined $500 a day for disturbing the peace on my own property. I shut the Snowblower off and look at her. Calm. No yelling. Priscilla, I say, it's legal to clear snow at this hour, especially on my own land. She scoffs, rolls her eyes. You're just a grumpy old man who doesn't understand modern rules. That's when I realized something. She had no idea who she was talking to. My name's Marcus Kellerman. I'm 58 years old, retired land surveyor. I spent 32 years measuring property lines, easements, right-of-ways. Things most people don't even know exist until they're in trouble. This corner lot? It used to be my grandfather's farm. 160 acres of open land. When developers came through in the early 2000s, my wife Sarah and I sold most of it. We kept 5 acres and built our home. Then Willowbrook estates grew up around us. Sarah passed away 3 years ago. Cancer. After that, mornings got quiet. Too quiet. That's when I started snowblowing early, not for fun, but to keep moving. For 15 years, I cleared snow for the whole block. For free. Elderly neighbors. Young families. People who had to get to work before sunrise. Nobody complained. Nobody fined me. Until Priscilla moved in. She showed up in 2020. White Tesla. Law degree. Smile that never reached her eyes. She got elected HOA president almost immediately. During a Zoom meeting most people couldn't even access, and then the rules exploded. Gardens became violations. Old trucks became eyesores. Christmas lights were timed down to the minute. She didn't treat people like neighbors. She treated them like problems. Her newsletters came on thick cardstock with fancy fonts and legal language meant to scare people. According to her, my Snowblower, stored in my own garage, counted as unapproved equipment. She loved power walks through the neighborhood, phone out, filming violations. So when she threatened me that morning, it wasn't about noise. It was about control. 2 days later, I found an official noise complaint taped to my door. County ordinance. Before 7 a.m. The irony? Snow removal is legally protected starting at 6 a.m. I filed a response. Included 15 years of history. Witness statements. Photos. The county dismissed her complaint in less than 24 hours. But while pulling records, I noticed something strange. The road, Oak Street, didn't match my grandfather's original survey. That night, I went down to my basement, opened the old metal tubes, rolled out maps that hadn't seen daylight in decades. And there it was. Oak Street was built across land that had never been sold. 40 feet of it. My land. The next week, Priscilla started filming me again, standing in the road, recording, threatening legal action, which was funny because she was trespassing. I hired a survey crew, permits approved, everything documented, and then I installed a gate, a real one, steel, heavy, locked. Oak Street was officially closed. Notices went out to every homeowner. Clear, professional, no drama. You are accessing your property via private land. There's no recorded easement. You have 30 days to negotiate legal access. Attached, original deed, updated survey. My attorney's contact information. That's it. The neighborhood panicked. Next door exploded. Accusations. Fear. People learning what an easement was for the first time in their lives. Priscilla posted constantly. Called me unstable. Dangerous. Claimed I was holding the neighborhood hostage. What she didn't post. The deed. Because she couldn't argue with it. Neighbors started showing up at my door. Apologizing. Asking questions. Trying to understand. The city called next. Turns out they'd been maintaining a road they didn't own for years. That meeting went quiet real fast. Priscilla showed up confident. She left silent because threatening a landowner Enforcing HOA rules on private property and filing false complaints? That's not authority. That's liability. Her restraining order was dismissed. The HOA's legal fund vanished. Her allies disappeared. The gate stayed closed. Negotiations began. On my terms. Because when someone uses rules to bully instead of protect, sometimes the only answer is reminding them who actually owns the ground they're standing on.